So right now I'm going to introduce everybody to Sera, and then I'm going to actually no, I'm going to lead it first. Yeah. Let me get them first, and then after the orchestra comes out, I'm going to talk. Yeah. We'll tune. They're going to tune.
Everybody, my name is Julian. I want to welcome you to ABA Hall. This is about a year project that we've been working on along other projects that we do here at Oclef. The name of this project is called Immortals. And for those of you who might have come to our concert in April of last year, we did a project called Heroes, which many of the students who performed on that concert are also going to perform again tonight. Even some of our string players were also at that performance. The new element are the choir that we have here. We're very fortunate to be working with this choir that we've collaborated with. And so I reached out to someone named Elena, and we talked quite a bit about what could be possible between a collaboration between Oclef and either, she has two different parties that she works with, but we ended up kind of mixing mostly the San Jose Symphonic Chorale with a few people from Cantabile, which is really nice. And we're really excited tonight because this is a pretty abnormal ensemble. Even Elena was saying, like, it's very weird to put choir with strings and piano, and there's 23 pianists, so it's sort of strange. We really hope you guys enjoy it, and on top of the strangeness, we have this large screen here, so you're going to see a whole bunch of videos. There's going to be a narrator, and the narrator is going to be telling stories about these mythological figures. And the two main groups that we're focusing on today are the Greek mythology figures. So most of you guys might know Zeus and Aphrodite and these type of people. And the other second half, that we'll have a 10-minute intermission. In the second half, we're going to talk about Polynesian mythology. So you might know, like Moana, she's not going to be in this, but somebody that kind of, in that vein, that's sort of the idea. One other thing I wanted to share is just how grateful I am to be part of this group. I don't expect to do these types of things. This is sort of a rare occurrence, so we feel so grateful to have the opportunity to give this opportunity to students. All of the music you're hearing tonight is composed by Dr. Bell, who's going to be conducting, which is also kind of special, as well as Dr. Ludwig, who's not here, but he was here for our festival. Most of you guys know him. And then you'll hear a whole bunch of other music that kind of flows the project together to make it a complete picture, as well as the videos. That was my part. And I hope you guys enjoy this night. It's a really, really special night. We have so many people to be thankful for, including both Dr. Bell and Dr. Ludwig, but also Dr. Lean, all the teachers who help support the students, as well as Yair and Shoko, who helped put together this ensemble for us. We'll talk a little bit more at the very, very end, just to say thank you to everybody, but I wanted to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the man of the hour, Dr. Bell. Bring him in.
Welcome to 8VA Hall. Alright folks, a few quick notes before we begin. Pun absolutely intended. Please silence. Orpheus knew this when he walked into darkness, carrying nothing but his lyre and defiance. His music didn't just move the gods to tears, it challenged death itself. But the Underworld's bargain came with impossible terms, as all true tests do. Don't look back. Keep faith. Trust in what you cannot see. In his footsteps, we trace the eternal question: how far would you go to reclaim what you've lost? And could you resist the urge to make sure it still follows? They say she was taken, but perhaps she chose to rule both realms, above and below, light and shadow, in her movements between light and darkness. We glimpse something essential about change itself. How endings birth beginnings, how loss creates space for renewal, how the deepest winters hold spring's promise. Of existence flows a river like no other, where all journeys end and begin anew. Charon's ferry moves between heartbeats, carrying what was toward what will be. Neither judge nor guide, he is the space between stories, the moment when we release what we were and face what awaits. His oar cuts through waters older than time, marking a rhythm as ancient as farewell itself. the depths where pressure turns rock to diamond, Poseidon rises. The sea does not yield to prayers or pleading. It demands respect earned through courage and wisdom. Every sailor knows his moods, the playful wave that becomes a maelstrom, the calm surface hiding powerful currents below. In his domain, we learn that true strength lies not in controlling chaos, but in learning to move with it. Imprisoned in a labyrinth of someone else's making, he dared to forge his own escape route through the sky itself. Yes, he fell. But for a moment, he soared past every boundary, every limit, every impossible. His wings melted, but the sky remembered his courage. Sometimes victory isn't in the landing, but in daring to leave the ground at all. In the face of monsters, sometimes the greatest weapon is a simple thread of understanding. Ariadne's brilliance wasn't in slaying the Minotaur. It was in finding a way through darkness back to light. Betrayed by those she trusted, she discovered that wisdom often comes wrapped in loss. Her story teaches us that true strength lies not in avoiding life's labyrinth, but in learning to navigate its twisted paths. Love is not just desire. It's the force that makes stars dance and planets spin. The power that transforms and creates. Aphrodite commands this elemental energy not through beauty alone, but through understanding the heart's deepest currents. In her presence, we recognize love as gravity itself, the pull that gives weight to our choices and meaning to our existence. Wisdom and war seem like opposites until you understand both are about strategy, timing, and the courage to act decisively. Athena wields not just weapons, but the power of calculated choice. She is the moment between impulse and action, the space where wisdom transforms knowledge into power. Through her, we learn that true victory comes not from force alone, but from understanding when to fight, when to wait, and when to transform conflict into creation. Intermission. That's just enough time to grab a drink, stretch your legs, and rehearse your standing ovation for later. But be warned, if you're late coming back, we'll assume the Underworld got you. And frankly, we're not equipped for rescue missions. See you in 10.
Thank you so much. And thanks for talking about Sera. Like the last introduction. Yeah, it worked out fine. Here it is, but we were on a walk. Yeah, Nothing?
Is it boy or girl?
I'm just happy. I'm learning her all the time. Yeah, she seems to be pretty much fine. There was no major really nice things. Her search I was her eyes is she knew the drill. Yeah. So we got there and I was like, I think once the heart was there, it was like first December, once Stella was there, it was like 2.5 hours. Just the push off. Like, we're not talking about like early.
yeah.
Right, so yeah, anyway, so I just felt happy because I was like worried that she was going to have a pain or something.
You seem to be having
Pretty clear. We're on the 4-hour shifts now versus the first week we're on 2-hour shifts. Yeah, so first week was like, you always wake up every 2 hours.
Yeah.
But now it's like because she's pumping out. I'm happy to do that.
What's that?
Valentina. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah. I'm not good at it. I'm trying my best.
Do you use some of the actual stories or
not the video. No. We use it for other stuff. So logistics. Some of the copywriting. I wrote most of the copywriting, but then I had it like recorded.
and given the intro and
The voice.
Yeah.
The voice is AI.
yeah, but the script for it.
I wrote it myself and then I had to like edit it because I wanted to have a certain feel. So
Very interesting.
yeah, just trying to create like a different feeling so it's not the same. Just a little bit more. Just using a little bit of cinema. Right?
Yeah,
Cinema is a nice. It's a familiar. Yeah, just fine. It's an experiment. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But this is like, I mean, we're so fortunate. It's an unbelievable to be able to put something like this together.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, just keep on trying.
Oh, yeah.
pierced the darkness, there was only the vast breadth of ocean. Tonight, we dive deep into stories born from the marriage of land and sea. Tales that have sailed across generations on winds older than memory itself. These are not just myths of gods, but echoes of how the world came to be. And perhaps more importantly, who we are within it. Imagine standing at the edge of everything, where there is nothing but endless water stretching to every horizon. This was Tagaloa's realm, not empty, but pregnant with possibility. Every island sleeping beneath the waves, every creature yet to draw breath, every story yet to be told, all waited in his dreams. When he reached into the depths to raise the first land, he wasn't just creating islands, he was crafting the stage where humanity would write its own story. Listen now as the music builds like the first dawn of creation. Land rising from sea, life emerging from dreams, possibility taking shape from the vast silence of before. In its light, Cena's story still lives, Not just a tale of betrayal, but of a woman who refused to let others write her ending. Through the treachery of brothers and the weight of impossible choices, she wove her own destiny from moonlight and courage. When you see the moon's reflection dancing on water, remember, it's not just light you're seeing, but the shimmer of her defiance, her love, her unwavering spirit, still showing us the way home. The art of Tatao isn't just about marking skin, it's about marking time itself. About writing stories that the body carries until the last breath. When Tilafaya and Taema swam across the vast ocean to learn these sacred patterns, they carried more than ink and tools back to their people. They brought the power to turn skin into stories, pain into beauty, memory into permanence. But even one forgotten word of their sacred chant shifted the course of history, teaching us that transformation often comes through misunderstanding, and tradition flows like water, changing even as it endures. From the depths of Phuc, she rose, not just as a warrior, but as justice incarnate. Nafanua didn't just fight battles, she rewrote the rules of power itself. Hidden beneath a warrior's guise, she proved that strength flows not from what others see, but from what lies within. Her victories weren't won by force alone, but by the wisdom to know when to conceal power and when to reveal truth. In this piece, listen for the footsteps of an army, yes, but also for the quieter sound of conventions shattering like shells beneath a warrior's feet. There's a reason sailors still whisper Tangaroa's name when they meet the horizon. He doesn't rule the ocean. He is its very breath, its memory, its dreams. Every current is his thought, every wave his heartbeat, every storm his passion. To understand him is to understand that we don't simply live near the sea. We carry it within us, in the salt of our blood and the tide of our breathing. Listen now as his music swells like the deep ocean itself. Where power isn't about force, but about the endless dance of becoming. When betrayal cuts deep enough, it can turn love to tempest. Tauhirimatia's fury wasn't born from hatred, but from a heart shattered by his brother's choices. His storms don't just shake the earth. They ask questions that echo in every gust. What price do we pay for progress? What bonds do we break in the name of change? In his winds, we hear not just rage, but mourning for a unity that once was. And in the eye of every storm, the quiet hope that what was broken might yet be restored. Deep beneath our feet, the youngest child of sky and earth still moves in his mother's embrace. Ramoko's power isn't in destruction, but in renewal. Every tremor a reminder that the earth is alive. Every volcano a letter written in fire and stone. His rhythms are the heartbeat of the land itself, a pulse that reminds us that sometimes what seems like ending is really transformation in disguise. Cain didn't just create light. He imagined it with hands that shaped both clay and spirit. He crafted not just bodies, but possibilities. Not just humans, but humanity. His breath still moves through all living things, a reminder that creation isn't about power, but about the courage to see life where others see void. Listen as his music builds like the first dawn breaking across new-made worlds. In the space between storm and harvest, Lono works his quiet magic. His is not the sudden power of lightning or wave, but the patient strength of growing things. The slow miracle of seed becoming food, of rain becoming life. His music moves like weather itself. Sometimes gentle as mist, sometimes powerful as cloudburst. The promise of renewal. between the realm of light and the kingdom of shadows stands Hikule'o, guardian of mysteries deeper than ocean trenches. In Pulotu, where past and future weave together like currents, she maintains the delicate balance between what was and what will be. Her music speaks in riddles and whispers, reminding us that some powers are meant to be pondered rather than understood. They say you can still hear Belly's footsteps in every tremor. See her dance in every flame. She who was exiled became the mother of islands. Proving that sometimes our greatest gifts come disguised as losses. In her fury and her passion, she teaches us that creation and destruction are not opposites, but partners in an eternal dance. Her music burns like magma, flows like lava, rebuilds like cooling stone. Each note a spark of the eternal fire. These stories remind us that these immortals were not just forces of nature. They were reflections of humanity, magnified and raw. Their power, their flaws, their triumphs, each tale reveals a part of us. From the light of Apollo to the wisdom of Athena, from Orpheus's courage to Icarus's daring, to the dreams of Tagaloa, the resilience of Sina, and the fire of Pele. These myths challenge us to rise after we fall, to trust when the path is unclear, and to find meaning in both our struggles and our victories. But perhaps their greatest gift is this. They remind us that the extraordinary is not beyond us. It is within us. In every choice, every dream, every act of courage, we write our own myths. And like these immortals, our stories too can shape the world.
One more big round of applause for everybody who performed. We also conducted tonight, and Dr. Ludwig is remote tonight. He's in New Zealand, but he's still watching. Let's give a round of applause to Elena and we'll be around for some pictures if you want to hang around. Otherwise, you're good. Have a good night. Thank you guys so much.
Quick picture and there you go. Thanks so much.
Just before this point.
Thank you so much.
I can take that, and then you can create something else.
Is 哥哥 you want one bottle? Thank you very much.
Hold on.
Like,
Oh, thank you so much for coming. I didn't know you were going to be here. Sorry. Oh, okay. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, yeah, maybe here.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, maybe you guys can play. It's like 3 or 4 times. Oh, perfect. So, probably still Sean.
Oh, thank you. Great. Terrific job.
Congratulations. Great job.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming. I think it's a good inspiration for see the bigger picture of what we're doing. I'll see you guys now.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for please holding down. Also, thank you for taking on one extra piece. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Did you want to take a picture? Yeah. Take a picture of that? Well, I don't know. We're just trying to release the camera. Call times, last 20 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. What we got here?
Oh, yeah, between the live streams and the camera.
and I'll just bring it to everybody tomorrow.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Thanks for watching.
You've been prepping for like
Since San Jose finished about 9 months. Yeah. We have other stuff. Yeah, a little bit different. Yeah. I'm happy to do this one.
And I am
Yeah, we're just adding a little bit of cinema, right? It's a little bit.
ป้าป้าเนี่ยเกดทำกล้องนะเด็ก
Maybe get better at it. Yes, my first try. Yeah, a couple of things. Yeah, we'll get better. Yeah, I think it should be fun. Like, it should be fun.
Thank you, Yes. I'm sure it's but sometimes my experience was the concert.
Well, we have some pretty cool ideas.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. You gotta get that
She memorized it. The whole thing. So she just has to find and then on the other stuck with one part where she's like, when I enter to try and I don't know how to play first. With that. So yeah, to go college tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, maybe you get some rest.
It'll be pretty straightforward. He was done himself. He exalted.
Nice to sit down?
Yeah.
Not going to move to our
Yeah. Yeah, she's been here for 6 weeks. The baby's due quite a while. She was almost 42 weeks in. 41 and a half. That's alright. That's kind of similar to Sera. Sera was 42 weeks. I'm sorry. 20 days. So we'll be almost a week. And then
I remember somebody said that in the master class one day.
she was doing just
I practiced with that. That was the final process was very important. Like the doctors were like, and then she was like, okay, so let's set up. And then they set up, and then like, we'll give you 5 minutes. It was like 5 minutes. And like, boom. It was like 1, 2, 3, no. And we were all listening. Because I remember with Stella, it was like 2.5 hours of like, yeah. And the second thing was also like Mario. Oh,
On Saturday.
strings were tight.
On Saturday. Yeah, I'm just looking at whoever I
You have school. I know school. Work.
I almost
I
like I was supposed to leave at 6 in the morning, so I'm like up ready. And that was that blizzard came in the snow in Georgia. So so anyway, yeah, they were like, oh, it's still gonna
A lifetime of carrying this thing.
like, no, I'm buying through Dallas and then